join me here in one-shot qualifying for Tier 2 here in round 7. So you can see the drivers are doing their one and only lap. I've seen some rumours that there is some rain forecast, so we'll have to see how that plays out. But as it stands, looks to be CJP who will take pole position. Oh, maybe not. Sides had a good exit. Oh, that was close. I think that is 100th. Mosmegan must have had a bit of a mistake all the way back in 16. But CJP, it takes the front row. As you can see here, by 7 thousandths of a second, CJP just nicks side, followed by Sonoris, who was not that far behind, followed by Sky Manolo, followed by Prodiigy, Simon, Stealthrex, Wise, DJ Bugs, and Anetjar runs out of the top 10. Followed by Chazza Plays in the Aston Martin, followed by Doubted String. And then it goes to Asterix, Penny, Builderholic, Mosmegan, and Luxifer DSQ'd, and Mixer did not start, or retired for his lap. I think Luxifer, yeah, Luxifer invalidated, as you could just slightly see there. It looks like Mosmegan doesn't have a setup, so that's going to be fun. Hopefully he'll be able to adapt something at the start here. Just get something ready, maybe change the default strategy up a little bit to suit his driving style a bit. Thank you for the 8 viewers who are watching us at the moment. It's a pleasure to be commentating this race for you today. As we watch on for the lights for the sprint race, we'll have a little bit of a longer race today than we did yesterday, due to having loads of drivers racing today. We've got 12 lap sprint then. Chaz is backing himself in chat, I love to see it. As the drivers get ready on their formation lap before we get going. And as you can see on your left hand side, the interval for the drivers. As they warm up and prep their tyres. Right. Wise has DSQ'd the formation lap, so I have to see what that's about. But everyone's starting on the softs apart from Penny, who is on the mediums. So that's an interesting strategy there. Let's get some data up for you guys as we prepare for this race. I think everything is going according to plan at the moment. Luxifer also is disqualified. He is right to the back there. Now, the longer you're in your grid position, the cooler your tyres are going to become. So we'll have to see how the further back drivers may get an advantage, as some people are misjudging their pit boxes. Of course, we've got formation lap on, which we haven't had on for the last few ones. But that's the 5 red lights. Come on now for the start of this Grand Prix. 5 lights are on. And it's lights out and away we go. It's a pretty decent start from CJP. But Side is going to dive him down the inside. They're going to go side by side coming through. But CJP is still bashing tyres with Side, who slightly forced him off as Side gets through. And the Alpes, 3 of 4. Prodiigy gaining some great positions up there. Builderholic is out further back. What's happened there? But Side and CJP still battling as we go on here. Down through the uphill section we go in Sector 2. It looks to be that Side just about has it covered now. Further back, you'd have seen on the side there, Sky Manolo gets past Sonorius in the Haas, so that's another position for Sky Manolo. He'll be trying to gain those positions on the other drivers. Now, of course, we don't typically see any pit stops in a sprint race. You don't need to. What's happened further back? They're started string and he's gone off. Looks to be on the curb as he tries to now settle himself again, get those tyres into a good window. Simon, though, he's going side by side with Penny as they come down now to the checkered flag. Mixer has come into pits and has got a 5-second penalty. Simon now up to 12th, and Joar loses a position to Chaza, who's on a roll, and he's going side by side here with Sonorius. These two love a good battle, and they're coming down side by side up to this uphill section we go. But I think Chaza Plays just about has it now, as Mixer retires in the pit lane, is going to wait for the actual race. We have 10 laps to go, 11 laps if you count the lap that we are currently on. Sonorius having a little bit of a look, trying to take a wider line than Chaza. But as we keep on going through, we can see the drivers really getting some more pace now, but Sonorius is going to come under pressure here by DJ Bugs now. He's fallen a bit further back to Chaza as the fastest laps come flying in. Is DJ Bugs going to dive down the inside? He is. He's just got so much more straight line speed than Sonorius, who had such a good first few corners, but is just losing it all in the straight. And further up, and that DRS section of Sector 1, CJP regains the lead on side FX. These two love to battle, as CJP really showing this season what he's made of. But as we come through now to start the final part of this lap, we'll start to see the drivers utilising more strategically where the DRS detection points are. So Side will have the DRS here. As we come through to the start-finish straight further back, there looks to be a battle side by side. That's Wise against Chaza. And I think there's DJ Bugs who also wants ins in it. It's nearly going to go 3 wide. You can really show the power of the DRS. But I think DJ Bugs is going to keep that position. But they're so mightily close. And DJ Bugs loses it again. Further up, you would have seen a change to the lead as Sonorius now gets past DJ Bugs and has a DRS. So really what I was saying about that DRS, tactically using it, they're still going side by side as they go down. To finish out Sector 1. But as you would have seen, Side FX regains the lead. Stealth Rex closing up on Luxfer in the Aston Martin. As we continue on, looking at these battles up ahead, Sonorius again trying to close up to Chaza Plays. I don't think... I mean, he's going to have the DRS at this section, but we'll have to see what happens there. But let's watch for the lead as Mosmegan looks to have retired, but CJP gains the lead there. That is Mosmegan retiring on track, I believe. So that'll be a penalty point coming his way. But Side FX takes back P1 from CJP. The yellow flag is cleared and we're back to green flag racing. Further down Prodigy, you can see how much pace he's got. There's only 2/10 back from CJP as they come through now. And what's happened further back? That's DJ Bugs. He looks to maybe spun a bit. He's lost the position to both Stealth and Actuar and is now coming under pressure by his teammate for today, Simon, who had a little bit of a look down the inside, and DJ Bugs is off onto the grass. And that's a great move from Simon around the outside. Up to 11th he goes. Of course, only the top 8 get points here. And again, CJP with a DRS on the start-finish straight gets past. But let's see if Side FX can get him back here. Where the DRS is, he's going to cut to the inside and take that line. Prodigy also showing a lot of pace. They're going to go wheel to wheel, but CJP is further forward than he was the past few laps. And he's going to stay ahead. Looks to be more uniform further back. Simon getting past his teammate. As we keep on watching this battle in the top 4, you can really see how quick these drivers are and how they are using the DRS. As you watch here, the 2 AlphaTauris going wheel to wheel. Again, DJ Bugs just going a little bit off the track there. As we come through now half race distance, let's cut back up to the top. And as I suspected, Side FX with the DRS, he's going to take the lead once again. And Stealthrex gets past Lucifer further back. Actually, they are still battling a little bit, but Lucifer has got it. Now, Siders bridged quite a big gap to CJP here. So have to see what happens there. Asterix has retired in the pit lanes. He's going to wait till the race. But what a move that was from Wise, getting him up to P5 in the Alfa Romeo. A driver who has driven a few times with us at Par. A very competent driver, some would say. Now, as the gaps aren't really spreading out a bit, I think CJP will be a bit stretched to try and take the lead again. Offside. You can see there a great move from Sonorius, who, as I was saying, he did that very tactically. Got that DRS. And Chazza and him are going side by side again. And Chazza is taking the inside line, is going to keep that going. And there's a battle further back as well, which you would have seen. Lucifer gets the worst of that and also falls quite far back. As we go to this DRS section, this train that's forming is going to make it quite difficult for anyone to make a move. As we round out towards the last half of this sprint race. Now we're going to have to see whether the DRS is going to prove vital for the cars, especially the cars further up. And is Chazza going to be able to close in to 5 Wise, which he has at the moment, and get that DRS, which is going to be so crucial here. So he could try and stay ahead of Sonoris, who is struggling a little bit with straight line speed. As we go on now, that's Lucifer spinning on the exit of 3. Well, not 3, of the uphill section, sector 3. But Sonoris is going to go wheel to wheel. He's going to try and dive down the inside. He's sticking his nose in there. He just doesn't have the exit, and that's going to be Stealth right behind him as they go wheel to wheel. And you'd have seen further up, Prodigy gets past CJP up to P2. But here's Sonorius. Is he going to be overtaken? He is, by Stealth Rex, who climbs another position up to P7. Now Sonorius will want to hold where he is to get 1 point for his team. But none of these drivers will want to back down at all. Now let's see if Prodigy, who had quite a hard time reserving yesterday, what's he going to be able to do? Is he going to be able to catch up with Side? As Simon gains a position on Anakjoar further back, as Stealth Rex is now having a battle right round the outside for him as he gains 2 positions in 1 lap. As we go to the DRS part of the track, is CJP going to be able to close up to Prodigy? It doesn't look like it. This may be suffering a little bit as well with straight line speed as we go on through to 3 laps to go. And Chatter Plays is going to go wheel to wheel with Stealth Rex, who has shown so much pace this season. And he's got past, but he won't have the DRS here. Will Chatter Plays be able to dive down the inside and get the position again? They go side by side, and Chatter Plays has got the position. Sonorius is so close behind. These drivers are loving to bring us some entertaining action for the stream today. Thank you all who are watching. So we come through now on this nose camera here. Sky Manolo is keeping in the battle for P1 with the other cars who are currently in this battle. There's Stealth Rex. Let's go wheel to wheel with Chazza, who is fallen a bit further back and may become a bit under threat by Sonorius now. And so drivers now have DRS. Is going to go 3 abreast nearly as Sonorius takes the more traditional line. So we come through now, and Sonorius and Stealth goes side by side. It looks like Sonorius will take it on the switch back. It's really good racing there. Prodigy is not able to close up, and none of the other cars are further up front. But is Sonorius going to be able to close up to Chazza here? I think he's going to be a bit far away now. Let's quickly show you the penalties. Which the drivers have? Luxford with 6 seconds, DJ Bugs with 3, and Chazza with 3. Chazza will want to mind that gap to Simon and stay out the 3 seconds, which he, I believe, is at the moment. But Sonorius, let's see what he can do. So we come through now towards Sector 3. The infamous DRS point. He's going to have the threat from Stealth, and he's going to want to get Chazza as well. This takes a little bit of a wider line. And further up front, what's happened there? Prodigy was on an absolute storm. As we see further back, Stealth Rex cutting into the inside, and that's bashing wheels with Sonorius, who gets a little bit of a compromised exit. Is Prodigy going to be able to hold offside here at that DRS point? He is on this final lap. Prodigy leads in the Alpine. But Side is closing up within 1/10 of that gap. As you see, Stealth being run off the track, and he's hit the wall. And he's hit Sonorius a bit as well, that exit. All of his work from that sprint is for nothing. Moz, I'll invite you. Let's see in chat, don't worry. But as we go on to this final part, let's see if I can quickly invite Moz back. Well, this final part, is Side going to close up? Is he going to be able to get him on the line? He's closing, Is he going to be able to do it? No, he isn't. Prodigy wins from Side. CJP's had a great drive there in P3, followed by Sky Manolo. In P4, followed by Five Wise, followed by Chazza. And Sonorius has fallen further back after that, being pushed off a little bit by Stealth. So that promotes Simon to P7. Sonorius gets that final point followed by Anak Joar, Stealth Rex. Moz, let me know if you got in. Okay. Right. Let me just grab these results for the moment. But Prodigy is your winner. Let me quickly run through the race director, pause it and all. Right, looks like we're going to restart this lobby. Due to some... It doesn't work, just goes error. Cool, okay. Right, we are going to restart this lobby, just to try and get the drivers in. Let me just try and let the drivers, just so I can let the drivers know. Right, I can't actually get into settings, so I can. Let me just quickly tell the drivers. Guys, if you haven't seen the Discord message, we are restarting, so join my lobby in a second. Right. I will pause the stream for the moment while I get this started, so bear with us and we'll be back in a second. Thank you all, 10 of you who are watching at the moment. We'll be back. back with you shortly. The grid is set and we are ready to go. Remember setups, everyone. Right, we should be good to go. Reduced. Cool. Right, we've got the 50% race to come. For this. But we will have to have a look and see all the action that unfolds here. Let me just quickly jump into here and oh, I can't. I want to pause and tell everyone to do setups. Maybe it'll let me soon. But setups, please, everyone. Right, we are waiting for the players. Let me quickly give them a reminder. Setups, remember setups. Please remember setups. Thank you. Right, we're under formation lap, as you can see on the side. The grid. Right. I'm just making sure in the chat that everything is good, which it looks to be. So yeah, let's hope we have a battle this top 4 for the win. As you can see, some people have already DSQ'd, notably Simon and Sonorius. On that formation lap, Side has as well. Prodigy's got a good grid slot. But it looks to be the final few people lining up now. I think Mixer will be the final one. As we look to 5 red lights for the start of this race. DJ Bugs has jump started, but the rest of the cars are underway. And that looks to be a pretty good start from Prodigy, who is holding offside further back. Further back, we've got a little bit of a battle with Anak Jawar getting a position on Simon. And that's the Alpine of Sonoris going a little bit off the track, as Stealth has inherited that position. Good start from the two McLarens. Mosmegan further up. Sky Manolo having a little bit of a battle with Wise. It's all a little bit chaos on this first lap. Sonoris falling even further back, now down in 12th. Delta's String is also losing a few positions. Asterix as well. But the top 4 have stayed how they are. Top 5 actually. Let's see, Anak Joy's gaining a little bit. As you can see further back, Builderholics just hit the wall a little bit on that exit. So that was very unfortunate for them as they regain. Well, let's quickly cut further back here. We're on the DRS straight. Asterix is potentially going to have a look on Mosmegan as they go side by side here. Asterix has got the outer line. Mosmegan hugging the inside apex. Mosmegan just about regains it as they still go wheel to wheel a little bit. Coming out of that DRS section. All the cars really close together at the moment, apart from Builderholic and DJ Bugs, who has served their drive-through penalty. Now as we watch further up, or more like further down, that's Mixer gaining position on Sonoris, who is not really feeling it on this. Unfortunately leads away, but is Sonoris going to gain the position on Mixer again? He is, with the straight line speed. He's going to go around the outside, and that's a good move. But now on lap 3, the DRS will be open on this famous DRS straight, which we were raving on about quite a lot in the sprint. And Chaza uses it well to get past Anak Jawar. Is there going to be places further back? Mixer's gained a position. He's on the hard tyre. Let's go back up here to Anak Jawar, who was within half a tenth to Chaza as we continue on. Let's have a quick look at the tyres everyone's on. We got a few cars on the hard. Sonoris is falling even further back. Is there potentially something wrong with the car? We'll have to find out. He was having some great battles. And he has retired. On track, I think that must have been a collision to the wall, and it is. He's gone straight on, and that's a safety car. Now, are the drivers like Anak, who started on the softs, is he going to come in? Or any of the medium runners going to come in? I think the hard runners will stay out, and Anak Jawar has come in. As is Simon, who's not feeling those hards. So you may see a few pit stops. Right, Sonoris has left, and you can see a few drivers have gone onto the hards, so may try and wait it out for a later safety car to go on the softs. They maybe will be able to stretch it a bit longer. But let's remind you all of the format. Restart again. I don't think we'll be restarting. No. Oh, I understood waiting in the wall. No. Everyone's loving it. No, we will not be restarting. Mixer's taking people out. I want to see the clips of that. Right, in this... Hi, Chazza. Can you get a shout out, of course? Chazza is one of the best, most competent drivers in PAR. There you are. You can clip that up and use it on socials. I was wishing to see you battle Zenorius, but he's now out. Right. No. Oh, I'm sorry, Zenorius. Right. Let's see how late Prodiigy holds this. But he's gone a lot earlier than Cornell did yesterday. That's a pretty good restart. CJP's gonna put Side under some pressure, as he's gonna have a little bit of a look down the inside. He's played it a bit safer. Simon further back has made that position on Anak Jawar. Buildaholic gets past DJ Bugs further back as they still battle actually. And DJ Bugs gets past again. But Sky Manolo getting really close to the front cars. And Side is trying to follow suit in Prodigy. But one side Sonoris upset that he's not racing, and just kind of a little bit of a mistake without a setup. Also, he'll be happy that his main star man, Prodigy, is leading at the moment. Further back, let's have a look at this battle with Mixer and Luxifer. Mixer getting through and past, as you can see Simon on the medium tyres against the hard tyres of Anak Jawar. He's going to try and get down the inside here. They both have similar straight line speed, but Simon's going to hug the apex inside line here, as you see all the drivers come through now to start lap 7. And Simon gets a great pass as Anak Jawar falls even further back. He's spun it out of the chicane. By the looks of it, as Chazza gets that position on stealth, he's going to go side by side with him coming down now. Coming up the hill in sector 2. But Chazza's going to have that inside line and that advantage here. So he comes down now to the downhill section. And there's a lot of stuff happening here. We can't really see the full picture, but we can on that camera as Stealth Rex is going to get past up to P6. Further back, there's a lot of chaos. Simon's in P12. It's battled with around Mixer and Dowd as Penny loses the position out to Simon, and Mosmegan and Buildaholic are closing up. But is Penny going to be able to try and stay a little bit with him? Simon with the mediums is really showing some pace, and Mosmegan is showing some pace in this race. To come through now, he's in a little bit of a side wheel-to-wheel battle here with Penny. He's going to have the inside line, and he's going to be able to still be side by side, but that switchback left and right from Penny is going to do him well. But Mosmegan's going to have the DRS here, as you can see further up. Stealth and Shazza battling, but is Mosmegan going to be able to gain that position and claim it? He is, as Simon is going to promote himself up as well. Oh, what's happened there? We caught it a little bit on camera. Delta String just loses it on his own. And that's the car around down in P15. And Buildaholic loses the position again to GJ Bugs. And Mosmegan is slowly climbing through the field, as is Simon. So these drivers who have pit are doing well. Asterix, though, he's gone into the grass, and he's retired on track. Retired on track, so that will be a penalty for him. And as we're saying this, it's a battle for the lead. Prodigy has side effects. Side effects really using the DRS. Is he going to be close enough here? Is he going to be able to get past? As we come down now with the DRS, he's so close to the back of him, but they are almost matching their pace of each other. And Prodigy is maintaining that P1. As we come through now on that line of 36, Delta String gains position on Lucifer further back. You can jump to that battle a little bit. Lucifer a bit all over the place there on that exit. And Anak Joie has gained the position there, but they're going wheel to wheel. A little bit unsettled on that exit. He's going to try and dive down the inside, but being a little bit on that curb is not done well for the exit of there. But let's see, with the DRS here, is Side going to be able to get past Prodigy like he did the lap before as they went wheel to wheel? Let's see, as he's going to use the slipstream, he's going to cut to the inside. Is he going to be able to get past? He is this time round. And Side now leads from Prodigy, and Shazza has once again got past Stealth Rex. Mosmegan getting up to P9. But the front two are battling, and Prodigy is Side to go wheel to wheel. There's a yellow flag in sector 1. And that looks to be the Red Bull of Penny. As what's happened there? Prodigy's just gone completely off the track, and he spun it. He's gone round, being a bit off the racing line, and he's absolutely lost it. That promotes Side up to the lead, and that's quite unfortunate for Prodigy, who's had such a good race so far. So that is quite unfortunate. But the DRS is open for CJP, who'll be hunting down Side. They're getting closer and closer. CJP's going to dive down the inside now in turn 1. The Side FX trying to use all the skill that they have to get back through with the DRS. There's a yellow flag in sector 3, and that is Penny. But CJP has fallen back now to P3 as Sky Manolo. What a drive he's had to get past Side there in that DRS. Further back you see Mosmegan getting up to P7 as Simon Def getting past Mixer. Prodigy staying in P10. He may want to pit soon because he has not pit yet. But some of the drivers having a really decent race at the moment. Wise staying where he was. That is Penny going into pit. As side effects, we just caught the end of that. Around the outside he goes. Now Penny's gone in and has retired in the pit lane. And why have we got a safety car? Luxembourg looks to have just absolutely just gone past started string there under safety car. We've got another safety car. I mean, it's only on reduced. We've got another safety car. This will help all the drivers who have yet to stop. As you can see, Wise, is that Wise in? Yeah, Wise is in. Chazza is in. Prodigy's in. Now, the drivers who have not yet come in, is that going to be a little bit of an issue? And the timing of this is quite difficult for these front four. Well, actually, Stealth could have come in, but is he gonna come in this next lap? He probably will. But like Wise, who is P4, he's come in, so that would have been a good call, getting the benefit of pitting under the safety car. We're about a third of the way through, so this is where some drivers would be wanting to make a pit stop. DJ Bug's on the softs though, that won't make it to the end, so strange strategy call there. We'll have to see what happens there. Asterix has left. Gonna have to. He is DNF'd. And CJP has left as well. Let's chuck him an invite. And luckily there were no glitches like we had yesterday. Hopefully CJP will get back, well, so that he can take over his AI. But his AI has sent him into the pits, probably as routine, a routine pit stop. But Builderholic really being slowed up here by the drivers. Fit to take that wider outside line, but Mosmegan, what a return he's been having. He was right at the back, now up to P4. Hello, what are you in chat? I'm watching on. Go Stealth, we've got some Stealth supporters here. It is messing up CJP, just connectivity really. I invited him back as quick as I could. Go Chazza. Chazza, I love how you just hype yourself up. You just said chat going, yeah, come on. Now, we'll have to wait another lap because we'll have to wait for Anak Jawar to catch up, and the back three of Luxford Outed String and, yeah, him. Now, these front three have not yet pit. So Sides, Guminolo and Stealth have not yet pit. Now, this is an interesting strategy call, because will they then, like, hoping for a later safety car? And then, like, kind of being able to bring it back? Or they just, like, put on the softs or something? Or is it, like, Rogue, because we've had 2 safety cars already. Are they trying to conserve their tyres, stretch it out for a soft stint later? Because Mosmega's been on those hards for 10 laps. I mean, we don't know the tyre wear on these. You hate your life, Dolores. Oh. I know you wanted to race. Just unfortunate. Why'd I have to top crash? Luxifer looks to have got into Doubted String. Yeah, Doubted String's round. We will probably be going this lap, but Luxifer gets a 5-second penalty for that. It's just unfortunate, Sonoris, because like you just understeered into the wall, and that kind of just took your whole race out. Oh my gosh, there is a lot of caps going on. Don't take someone out deliberately. You'll get a penalty for that. Right. We are safety car restarting here. Side will be leading the way. And he's already gone. That looks to be a pretty decent start from Sky Manolo. And Stealth is slowly followed by the other cars behind. But what's happened there? Sky Manolo looks to have just spun it. I can't catch up. Yeah, he spun it on the exit there of the chicane. And Builderholic battling side by sides with Wise, and that braking just on the exit allowed him through the inside there. With the much fresher tyres, Builderholic just getting overtaken by so many cars now as Prodigy gets through, and Mixer as well, up to P6. But Mosmegan already has a gap in front of him to Stealth Rex and Side, who has pulled away a little bit. DJ Bugs got himself up to P8, and Builderholic just losing more and more positions. Those worn Haas are not really fired up. As we watch on, Side Effects, who won't have Stealth behind him with DRS, but Prodigy as having a little bit of a recovery drive. Up now to P6. The driver who was battling for the lead is now down in P6 after a known error. But let's have a watch on Simon, as they're not really seeing it from a great camera angle there. He's going to dive down the inside of Mosmegan. So they go side by side, coming out to the uphill section. The camera coverage not really showing it well, but they're still going side by side. Both drivers leaving each other great space there. And Mosmegan has been able to retain that P3. And further back, you can see Anak Jawar and Builderholic going at each other, switching positions. But Builderholic gets past. They're on similar tyre wear. Prodigy now gets up past Simon, who's going to go side by side, and they went a little bit wide then. That's just allowed Wise to get through. DJ Bugs as well gets past through Prodigy. Wise is first after pit stops. After these front guys, yeah, I mean, Mosmegan has already pit, but he'll probably have to pit again. So Prodigy is gonna try now with the DRS to close up to Wise. We've got a load of penalties going on at the moment. I don't think the drivers are really getting that much. Doubter's string is out, and that's a virtual safety car here. And that's just on the exit at sector 3. What's happened with Sky Manolo? He's going quite slow. Oh, he's made a pit stop. So Doubter's string just getting a bit off track there. And into the wall. So we don't have a full safety car, but we are virtual here, so the drivers will be... Oh, it's escalated to a full safety car. Now this will help Side, this will help Stealth, and potentially Mosmegan if he wants to come in to make a stop, because those 13 lap old tyres. As I suspected, Side is in, and Stealth, who's trying to get past. A lot of the drivers coming in. Of course, DJ Dubs was on that softs, but Wise is continuing, as CJP as well. And they'll be on a lot more worn tyres than the other cars, but yeah. Cosmic after race DMs, okay. I will look at DMs after. Side has gone onto the softs. That's interesting. So we're about halfway through the race. Softs are definitely not going to make it. So that's interesting. Wise is almost in disbelief that he's leading. Come on, Wise. Loving to see you doing well here. Stealth Rex for the win. Some people are betting their money on Stealth Rex. Luxifer's retired in the pit lane, so he's given up. Right, as we're out of safety car, I will take any questions in chat that you may have. Side waiting for another safety car. I mean, yeah, we have had like safety cars in the space of like 5 laps of each other. There's been a lot of action happening. As long as the drivers can keep it clean, they'll be able to get some points home for their teams. Shocking race car from a few. Right. We'll have to make sure that the drivers here are going to be prepping up their tyres. Viva la Ferrari. Hello, Phalo. Hello, Throne. Good to see you in the chat. You actually joined early, misclicked. Oh, okay. Interesting race so far. Yes, Throne. It has been. I kind of wish, like, it's kind of weird not seeing you racing for McLaren. We'll see you racing tomorrow. For Mercedes. You'll be against me. No, it has been interesting, and Wise is currently leading. We may get going this lap. I think Scarmanolo will be able to catch up. Most of the drivers now on the mediums or the softs, apart from Wise and CJP, who will be in a lot more worn tyres. Right. We'll wait for confirmation, and as I suspected, we are going green at the end of this lap. Now, this is the first time, I believe, that Wise has had a safety car restart in pass. We'll see how late he takes it. Can you race tomorrow, pretty please, Jezza? Up to Phalo. Was me good to win? I hope so. Right, let's see how late Wise takes. He's taking it quite slow. Is he gone? He is gone. That's a pretty good restart. Left CJP a little bit napping. He's going to be put under a little bit of pressure on the side. By side. And Mosmegan gets past Stealth. And further back, what's happened there? CJP! He's gone round, coming out of that complex of corners. Mosmegan now up to P2. What's happened to Stealth Rex? He's falling back. Loads of positions. So we come through now. After DRS further back, you would have seen Buildaholic getting past Sky. As we go through now, Side Effects really showing pace. He's going side by side with the McLaren as we come through now. And Side Effects gets through. And with that soft tyres, he is absolutely flying. Mixer now gets past Buildaholic up to 7th further back. And Scarmanolo losing it a bit as he gets passed by Anak Chawar. Now, penalties are going to play a little bit in this. Of course, Wise has a penalty and Mosmegan, but Side Effects doesn't. But Mosmegan really closing up. He's going to go stay on the outside line. They're nearly banging wheels as they go wheel to wheel. Coming down now. But Side keeps that position further back. You see this full car battle here. Buildaholic leading it now against Mixer, against Scarmanolo and Anak Chawar. Is Mixer going to be able to dive down the inside? They go wheel to wheel. And Mixer is now past as Skymanolo gets past as well. So they're going wheel to wheel. Builderholic regaining that position, but further ahead. Mosmegan losing a little bit of pace. He's getting past now by Transfer Stealth as he's been spun round and into the wall. Mosmegan, how unfortunate. He's now down right at the back after having such a good battle. And what's happened there? Builderholic's gone as well, I believe. So both McLarens now are at the back as the DRS is enabled. Now this Wise going to be put under some pressure by Side. We know how quick Side is. But the two McLarens have an absolute howler. Let's see. Side. He's going to dive down the inside. There's not much Wise can do. He's going to try and get a better exit though. But with the older tyres, I don't think he's going to be able to do it. They're still so close to each other. Is he going to try around the outside as we go up the hill? He isn't. But he's going to now be put under some pressure by Chazza Plays. As we come through now. Chazza scarcely close to Wise, who's being gapped a bit by Side on those fresher tyres. Cosmic Team in the mud. I wouldn't say so. We're second over in the overall standings. I wouldn't say so. In this race maybe, but anything can happen. Right, Chazza Plays. Prodigy's going to go wheel to wheel. He's going to take the inside. Look how much pace he's got. He's going to get past Wise as well. With the extra pace he's got, he's pushed him a little bit wide, Chazza, and off the track he goes. But Prodigy, where's that pace come from? He doesn't have the DRS here, and Wise is going wheel to wheel with Stealth further back. And Stealth's going to keep that position by the looks of it. But wow, what racing from Prodigy. He's getting like 3 positions in one. Who's first? Side effects. As Chazza Plays now gets past Wise, so those old tyres really hurting him now. Who's first is in teams wise? AlphaTauri, I believe. Now, I want Side will be hoping for a late safety car here because he won't be able to make those softs to the end. We've still got 11 laps. Well, not 11 laps, more than 11 laps, like 13 laps. Alakjawar gets past DJ Bugs, who's now going to try and use the slipstream and get past him. But he's going to be a bit too far back. You saw further up Simon getting past up to P6. He's on softs as well. You mean overall constructors? AlphaTauri is overall constructors. I know, because I did the graphic for it. Right, Mixer is closing up to the back of Simon now. How many races left in the season? We're halfway through. So we've got another 6. Yeah, 6. We're on our 6th to last round. Right, with the DRS, is Mixer going to be able to close up? I don't think he's going to be close up enough to make a move. But he is going to maintain the gap a little bit to Sky Manolo. And DJ Bugs is going to get past Alakjawar. Early Brazil. Yes, it is an early Brazil. There's no problem with that. Right, as you saw further up, but just up the road, that's Simon, who looks to have gone round and he's retired on track. That'll be a penalty point going his way. We've got loads of drivers who have just retired on track. But that's Simon out. off in the gravel. So we got a yellow flag there. There won't be a safety car. Early Brazil, I mean, we've got some exciting races. We've had Vegas. We've got Qatar towards the end of the race, of the season. But enough of me talking about the calendar. Let's watch this battle for the lead as Prodiigy's closed up. Is he going to be close enough to make a move? He's already taking the inside line, and he's already got past by the time we reach turn 1. Sky Manolo gets past Wise, who has just spun it by the looks of it. In the start-finish straight, maybe that was something to do with why Sky Manolo got past. Maybe there was a little bit banging wheels. Rose AI drove into the wall. Well, the cars in real life do that. Will not go into the wall, but they drive close to the wall, so it's easier to be retrieved. But Prodigy's past. Is Side Effects going to be able to get past now? Let's quickly cut back here. As I notice, CJP is really close at the back of Wise. He's fallen down to 9th. So for Wise, led the safety car restart, and he's now done in 9th. So the more worn tyres are really hurting him now. Now, drivers like him and the soft runners will want to try and have another safety car, as you saw there, CJP getting past. Now, quickly, if we get to the front, Stealth Rex has got that move on side, whose tyres are now really hurting. 9 lap old softs. Overall tyres going to Stealth, yes. As the DRS is wide open for Stealth. Is he going to be able to close up and get past Prodigy? He's going to be too far back that time. And Mosmegan with the DRS fends off Builderholic, his teammate for today. And gets past. Is Wise going to be able to go around the outside here of DJ Bugs? Or was it CJP who's just got straight on? And Wise has now got up to 9th. But as we watch on here with 9 laps to go, there's still a lot of things that could happen in this race. We've got 12 races and we started with 18. You got Builderholic further back, who will be trying to close up a little bit. Now let's see side here. He's going to try and go around the outside here of Stealth. He's going to try to, but Stealth is going to hug that inside line to the apex. They're going to go wheel to wheel. Side taking that more cut in line. As we come in now with the DRS. A lot of people think that Stealth will win this. Let's have a look as we go through now, being put a little bit under pressure by Side when he's got the DRS, but otherwise not really under pressure. Further back, it's not really a good angle there. But Anak Jawar has been overtaken by DJ Bugs, and CJP and Wise are going wheel to wheel. So we come through now. I don't know why there's ghosting going on. There may be a little bit of disconnection. Stealth has had an upsie. Oh. Further up, there's this battle for the lead. The cameras aren't really showing it justice. The side has now regained that position, and Stealth has fallen back quite a bit. Now, is Side, with the DRS here, going to be able to make any inroads? I don't think it's going to be close enough. The side is already hugging that inside line, which switches to the normal traditional racing line. But yeah, Stealth is just not close enough. I'm very surprised at Stealth's pace here on these one softs. Goes to Will, I like that joke. But Stealth's going to go down the inside. They go wheel to wheel. Actually wheel to wheel that side, but Stealth is not able to gain the position. As we go through now, Wise has gone round, and I don't know whether that was anything to do with CJP. Wise is now at the back. But as we watch on with Stealth Rex, who we're seeing from basically cockpit cam, as he comes on with the DRS, is he going to be able to close up close enough to make a move on side? That gap is already so massive to Prodigy. But he's going to go down the inside as a pretty easy DRS move. Now, is side with the DRS of this next part. Is he going to be able to get right back past? Not a great exit there from Stealth, as side looks to just go right around the outside again and go, see you later. Stop fighting Prodigy, free win. I mean, yeah, basically. That's Prodigy want. You want these guys to fight. CJP has come into pit. So he didn't like his tyres being as worn as they were. And now Stealth. Let's keep watching on this battle for these top 3 cars. Because they keep changing positions, and this is quite a important thing, because Alpine need the points overall. I mean, all the teams want to maximise their points today, as we're past halfway through the season. But with the DRS, is Stealth going to make the pass he did the other laps? I don't think side's really going to try and defend it. He already knows what's coming, and he's going to prepare to try and do what he did last time. I don't think side will be able to stretch it away, no. Is side going to be able to do it now? I think he's too far back, really, this time. Yeah, he's too far back now. This may be where the drop-off is in the tyres, and he's going to have to come into pit. Right, let's watch a bit further down. I think Anak Jawar is closing up a little bit to DJ Bugs. All the drivers now on similar tyre wear. Apart from, of course, Wise. What's happened to my voice all of a sudden? Just had a little bit of a drink. Right, as we watch on side effects, is he going to be able to have the same pace that Stealth had? He's not, he's just too far back now. Stealth flashing aside has some ERS, maybe not. I mean, aside has more ERS. Is he going to be able to here? Like Stealth is able to. Stealth is going to defend the inside as they go wheel to wheel. He's still sticking his nose in, Stealth, and you can see further back Mixer is Skymanolo going at it. So they go wheel to wheel as Skymanolo gets past, but these two up front are still going wheel to wheel. Side FX and Stealth Rex. So we come through and Side somehow gets up to P2. CJP with the fastest lap after getting on those new softs. And Y is just falling even further back after that spin. Now getting passed by Mosmegan. And Anak Jawar gets past DJ Bugs. Now, I wonder when we're going to see Side pit. Mosmegan has a 3-second penalty, as does Wise, so they're having a little bit of a battle further back. Is Stealth going to be able to get past Side? He's going to probably routinely go down the inside, and he is. It's a pretty easy move. Now, with 3 laps to go, I think Side is going to be able to get those softs to the end. I wonder what percent those are on. May have to ask later on. Is Side going to be able to get past again? He's going to dive down the inside. He's making these work like a medium. These are your penalties. They're going to stay up for the remainder of this race. But Side FX, take a bow. He's really banking on an extra safety car, but he's just making those softs work for 15 laps. And he's still managing to stick with it and stay ahead of Side. Now with these penalties, you can see on screen, Prodigy is doing enough at the moment to win this. basically due to the battling with Side and Stealth. As you would have seen further back, that's CJP. And what's happened there? What a dive bomb that was from Builderholic. As Stealth Rex with the DRS gets past Side FX. But that penalty will still be into play. As Mixer Scarmanolo go will to will. Scarmanolo getting that position as it stands. He's going to be able to keep it though, and it looks to be that he will. Right, I think Side now has kind of accepted he won't get second. He just needs to stay ahead of Chazza, which will be alright with 2 laps to go. Especially with Chazza having a 6 second. I think Side's just a little bit too far back now to be able to hold in the battle. Just needs to focus on stretching those tyres. But further back, CJP is showing some real pace, getting past Mosmegan. Is he going to be able to dive down the inside? He's just too far back now. Trying to conserve those tyres and get that McLaren to the end. A driver who's been very unlucky today after showing some real pace, as is Wise, who's just lost out strategy-wise. As we watch on, you can see how close these drivers are to lapping people. Prodigy kind of is close to the drivers who have pit. Or with pit or spun. But Actuar going wheel to wheel with DJ Bugs. Is DJ Bugs going to be able to drive down the inside? A little bit of wheel banging, a little bit of lag. But DJ Bugs is now up that position. And as I suspected, Side has fallen back a bit. But Stealth Rex with that 6 seconds. So that puts Side even more at ease and not having to stick within the 3 seconds as we are on the penultimate lap of this race. Further back, there's a little bit of a battle for P10, but penalties will decide that. As we watch on, as we start the final lap of this race, there's no ERS for Stealth. Still plenty for Prodigy, and it's also kind of feeling like a walk in a park for Prodigy. Just so much pace as he comes through, just to cut through the field. Definitely a Driver of the Day candidate. As Alec Joa and DJ Bugs once again are battling it on track. Alec Joa try to stick with him round the outside. They'll almost go wheel to wheel. Well, they are side by side. And like having a little bit of look down the inside, and Wise has retired, has gone off. That's just summed up the day really for him. Off at the wall he goes. But Prodigy, what a drive from him, from the Alpine man. He's going to come across the line to win the Brazil Grand Prix. Stealth Rex up to P2 adds. But it's Side effects after penalties. Who will get it? Skyman Nolo gets past Stealth and up to P3. So Stealth P4. It's a 4-5 for Mercedes. Alak Jawar up in P6, followed by DJ Bugs, followed by Chazza Plays in the Aston Martin, followed by CJP who come round P10, and Mosmegan. CJP P9 rather, Mosmegan will come out to finish P10. Bahrain, I know, I'm sorry. It's been a long stream, it's nearly been an hour and a half. But Mosmegan is on paper your driver of the day, but we've got the vote in the Discord server, so make sure you join it. And get voting for your favourites. And also racer was. But as you watch our Prodigy on the top step of the podium, How many tickets this week? There'll be quite a few, won't there? It wasn't too bad, tier 1. But the drivers celebrating on the podium. My driver clear, yes. I mean, maybe that's made up to Norris for not racing. Of course, sprint points will be added onto this as well. But Prodigy wins from side from Sky Manolo, from Stealth, from Mixer. Followed by Anak Jawar, DJ Bugs, Shazza, CJP, and Moz Megan rounds out the top 10, and Builderholic and Wise DNFing on that final lap, and the other drivers DNFing. 26-second time penalty, let's go. The screen for the time penalties does not want to work, so drivers, you will need to get your stuff if you want to get some penalties removed. 26 seconds is kind of something, Chessa. Don't really know what's happening here. I'm just stuck in some in the Brazil paddock. But that is the race. Make sure to join us tomorrow for the tier 3 race. That will be at Brazil as well for the sprint. And we will see you then. I hope you have a great evening. And hope to see you tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow. Yes, I will see you tomorrow, Thread, for the Us Racing Worlds will be exciting. Good luck, thanks. Alright, we'll see you then.